everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be painting with you, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I got everything prepped and ready beforehand so I can just kind of get into it and not make this super long. The last video that I tried to make was also of me painting, however it would have gotten copyrighted because I was playing music. I was playing music in the background. If you guys know, you can't do that. Kind of learned the hard way. But today I'm just going to be using this small, there's no real dimensions on it, but this small little handheld paint canvas. And the colors for my messy canvas are going to be kind of like a magenta, an orange, a yellow, and for the trees we're going to use a black. Because what I'm trying to accomplish here, what you guys can do if you want to follow along, is kind of do like a foresty sort of feel. But remember, this is your painting, so you can do whatever you want. If you want to give up and just do painting mountains, go for it. Like, this is your painting. This is kind of like therapy for me, and if you guys feel the same way, follow along. I have my earbud in right now because I'm like listening to music so I don't get copyrighted. So what I'm going to do, I took a cup of water and I just lightly dipped the tip. Well, normally I would just lightly dip the tip of my paintbrush in because these are acrylics, just to wet it enough, but not too much because they are acrylics, so you don't want to like drown out your painting. It will just run all the way down. It'll look a mess. So I'm going to start with the magenta, just kind of dip it a little, and then I'm just going to start at the top. Drag it across. It kind of looks like that. If you guys don't know me already, I love painting. I actually need to go and get more canvases like this. So I just drag it not quite halfway because I have other colors I gotta use. But I might add too much water. It's looking a little light for my taste. See, if you add way too much water, it's just, it's gonna kind of either look like that or it's gonna start running down your canvas. So, but it will help with mixing your colors later, at least. But again, you don't want to oversaturate it. And also, I guess if I want to put a disclaimer on here, I'm no professional artist. I've never been to art school. I wish I had. Maybe one day I'll end up going to art school, but I just do this for fun. If you guys want to follow along, I don't know. I think it'll be cool to go to art school one day. But this video should have probably came out a little sooner, like last week, but it was Thanksgiving, so I figured maybe the week after perhaps. Alright, so I kind of got the idea I want to start with. I think that looks good. So I'm going to go and jump to my orange. Dip that. You're just gonna dip it like in the next color. Like, you don't have to. If you want to, you can dip your paintbrush on a paper towel just to kind of get the extra and excess paint off. You want a more prominent color, but I don't. Maybe some art teacher out there is like screaming like, "Oh my God, you're not supposed to do that." It's okay. Again, this is your painting. This is my painting. But you're just gonna blend into the color. Kind of like so. Drag down. Gonna keep going over it. It kind of makes me think I want a little tiny canvas. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in the art store, and there's itty bitty little canvas holders. I kind of want one of those now. I should have got one when I had the chance. Maybe next week. So you're gonna just drag it up, drag it to the middle. It's gonna get that like darkish orange red color. Okay, like you'll see more orange in here, and then as it gets down, it'll probably look a little darker. I think that looks good. This is super saturated on top. Just take the excess and rerun it over your canvas. You probably, to be honest, you probably don't even need a paintbrush like this big. I just chose it just to quickly go over it. But you can use something a little bit smaller if you so choose. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever's easiest for you. So I'm actually going to use this paper towel, kind of dip that on there so it gets rid of the excess paint. Because I'm going to go into a super light color, and it's going to be yellow. And just so there's not too much excess. Anywhoops, I hope you guys had a good, Thanksgiving, or if you guys were working, I hope you guys had a good day at work. I understand what that's like. So you're just gonna make your color kind of, you're not gonna mix it just yet unless you want to. I'm not going to. I just realized I have a song on repeat. And that's okay, because it's a good song. I'm gonna make sure it's super saturated, because yellow is very, very light. And now, since it looks good, because yellow can't get any more yellow than that, I'm gonna drag it up, or drag the color down. I'm gonna mix. What happened there? What happened? Mixing. Kind of got like a skyline right there. You can do a few things with this. I learned this technique while I was overseas, and I ended up painting like a plane with this kind of background. So, but I really like the sunset idea. I was like, I'm feeling a sunset. That's what I'm feeling today. And I'm just gonna go over it. You're gonna get like a different array of colors, like anything that you see in a sunset sky. That's kind of what you're gonna get. And if it comes out a little different than this, damn, this lighting's terrible. If you guys want to see the finished version of this, I will post this on Instagram. But there's other videos out there and other tutorials you can follow along as well. Yeah, I think I like it. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, because the last color I'm gonna use is black. I'll put this aside. So now that you let your painting dry for a few minutes, you can start on your details. So I'm gonna do trees, as I've said. I'm gonna use this really tiny kind of brush. Hopefully it doesn't outfocus. It'll just help me do like a little bit more details on trees. I don't know why I'm so close to the camera. Oh my god. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna do some pine trees, because I got a Christmas tree. I'm just gonna go down. And the reason why you would want to wait for the rest of these colors to dry is because you don't want anything to kind of mix in with each other. Like I said, if it's too wet, it will just either run down a canvas or mix. I just got the wrong color. Oh my gosh. Kind of like I'm doing right now. Okay, don't do that. I just got yellow when I wanted to get black. Oops. So, kind of gotta do this for a second. But do what you got to do detailing. And do some that are maybe look a little more farther away. You can do mountains here if you so choose. But I'll just do some examples for you guys. That's a thick tree. That's a thick tree, man. I don't think you gotta do all that, but if you want to, go for it. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I was feeling mountains, I was feeling evening, kind of, it's the evening time right here, and I'm not really good at doing the mountains. I haven't really learned that trick. So I was like, you know what, trees. Trees and the beautiful evening sky. How about that? But Again, this is your painting. You can do whatever you feel like it. You want to do mountains, you want to do plains, you want to do stars. And kind of just start branching them out. That's a really dead look. I got some really dead looking trees here. Oh my goodness. But that's why I got this small detail brush. I should probably even use a smaller one to do more details and such. This is looking a little crazy. It's just something like that. And you can continue to do that along here. It reminds me of like looking out into a field and seeing like scattered pine trees and dead trees and stuff. That's what I think anyway. It's what I'm used to growing up with. Used to seeing, especially during the winter time. Depending on where you're from, because I'm from the East Coast. So it's kind of like the dead of winter, so that's all you're gonna see. This is all you're gonna get. Hope you guys like this video though. And if you guys are interested in me doing more videos like this, I might just do it just because it's kind of fun. Let me know down in the comments. I'll be doing more book reviews coming up. I'm a very slow reader, I've found. I'm currently reading the Eluding series. You guys know about that? Comment or like. But I will share this finished version on Instagram and maybe even DeviantArt. But I'll link those down below so you can go check those out. You can copy this too, I don't care. But thank you for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. See ya!